And so you want to start with a zucchini. Not this one, I'm just kidding, but you see, this is that zucchini, the seeds of which I brought from Italy. And what you have to do now for this dish is you want small zucchini. So zucchini like this grows very rapidly. Any zucchini does. And you got to sleep outside overnight in a tent by your garden to make sure they don't get this big. So you want small zucchini. And so here are some types of zucchini. Here's that small version of the big one, the zuccone that I just put down. And now here's just regular old-fashioned zucchini you can buy in the grocery store. And here's some more of it. So now for this dish, I want to cut up some zucchini, you see. So I'll just take that stem end off, and I've got to keep an eye on my garlic here. And now you just want to cut up pieces like so, you see? Because one of the things I love to make with this is a zucchini salad that you have to bake first. And so what you do is you get a cookie sheet out, like I have here, you see? And on it I've got yellow and green zucchini. And what I've done is I've just basted my cookie sheet with some olive oil, just a thin layer. And then I put in my zucchini. So I'm going to put in, oh, I've got to move that over because I want yellow in between, you see. You want to just give this, just a light brushing of olive oil. Just take some on your brush, see? And just give it a light brushing like this, because now what you want to do with this is just get it a little soft in the oven. You don't want this to be mushy, because vegetables in Italian cooking are much like pasta. They should be cooked al dente. Now this goes into a 350-degree oven, and you want to bake that just until they're soft. All right, now for my marinade, I have to start with olive oil again, you see? So for this, you want, about a half a cup. My grandmother used to make this recipe, so, this isn't really something that I made up. And then I'll love balsamic vinegar in this. About 3 good tablespoons. And I've talked to you before about balsamic vinegar. It's a specially aged vinegar that comes from Modena. And you can buy it in the grocery store. That's about a 5-year-old vinegar. And then some garlic, a little bit of garlic, you see? Like that, about a tablespoon. And then a little coarse black pepper and some salt. And now you want to put in some fresh herbs. And I like marjoram and thyme in this. And here's some marjoram, and I'm just going to take it off the stem like so, you see? Get it in there. That's from my garden. And I'm going to take that stem out. Just get it in. And I love to use fresh herbs for this kind of thing now because dried herbs just don't have it. And then a little bit of thyme, because that's another one of my favorite herbs. So in goes some fresh thyme. And well, if you didn't have these, you could put in some basil. I want a little bit more of that because I don't think I have enough thyme in there. Take that little flower end off. So a little bit more thyme. So now I could put in a little bit of basil if I wanted to. So here's some fresh basil. Always use fresh basil because dried basil is absolutely useless. So in that goes, you see. And that's all there is to it. And you really want to get this marinade made ahead before you get that zucchini put into the oven. Now let me go back and see how we're doing on the peppers. Well, they're coming along. You see, they're getting there, but they still have a ways to go. All right, so now I'm going to let that cook. And now I'm going to get the rest of that oil heated in my other frying pan, because now I want to get some bread slices fried in oil. And let's see here how we're doing on this zucchini. Well, okay, they're cooking. I've had one pan cooking in here, and I want to bring that out for you now because they're just about where they should be. You see how nice they look? And now this gets put hot right in the marinade. What I like to do is just take a green and a yellow and a green and a yellow, and I keep alternating like that. And you really want to put this in hot. This is a trick that my grandmother taught me how to do. So keep getting it in like so. I put 2 green ones in, but that's okay. And that's really hot on my hands. And keep going like this. And you want to fill up the entire dish. Whoops. I don't want to lose him. Then move what you have left aside. cover this with a piece of plastic wrap and just leave it somewhere at room temperature. And every once in a while, go back with a brush and just brush it with the juices that are in the pan. So I'm going to move that aside.